Hey man, let's talk about Amon-Ra St.Brown getting what I think a 4-year deal, 120, highest paid receiver, annual money, same as Tyreek Hill's, most guaranteed money. That's what really matter more than Cooper Kupp. Well deserved. I think he's a fan favorite. You're gonna have some fans, saying, "Oh man, that's too much money for him" and all that. I mean, that's his job to reset the market. Once you look at his contemporaries, there's only one receiver, I think, in that draft you could say that's legitimately better than him. And I think that's Jamar Chase, all right? So I think the extension won't kick in until after next season. So he went there for 4 years. We hearing rumors, thought it might be 3. It was 4. Had they got it done sooner, maybe they would have got it at a discount. Don't know. Devontae Smith got paid. Waddle was in that draft. Chase was in that draft. It was a number of guys. Amon-Ra was in that draft, and he probably the second best receiver, in that draft. Chase is Chase. But let's talk about it. You got Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. So, to be honest, man, I'm excited. Excited about it, man. And tough guy, do different things. Only thing you kind of want to see if he can dominate on the outside a little bit more. Remind people kind of a Hines Ward type of guy. A little bit of Golden Tate, what he can do down the field, catching the ball. High character guy from what we've seen. It was a steal, I think, in the 4th round. Go over the middle, make the tough catches. I mean, he's essential. On-time receiver. I mean, can make explosive plays, can take a short pass and go to the house, can, run by people, can blow by people down the field one-on-one. So if he becomes more of a dominant receiver on the outside, it's over with. That's all you think you're missing. And that's what Cooper Kupp went to the next level, is when, he started, asserting himself, outside the hashes. So that's about it, But, I mean, you give it to him on end arounds, and, he's a football player. I think it's kind of disrespectful to call certain football players quarterback, tight ends, running back. Some guys are just football players. You hand it to them, put them at safety, tell them come down and make a tackle. They just going to do whatever. They can block. You know what I'm saying? Some guys, them type of guys that you need your team to be made of football players. No matter what the job, what the description is, they're willing to get their hands dirty. That's what you love about them. You got some guys that's, they just receivers, they just quarterbacks, they just, cornerbacks. Some guys are football players. You ask them to go out there and do it, they're going to do it to the best of their ability and not going to complain about it. Low maintenance. But, in football, I mean, in life, everything's a balance. Everything's a balance. You need good people, you need bad people. You need good times, you need bad times. You need neutral times. You need all of that. You need a balance. Will that balance always even out? It depends. It's always some type of balance though, But he's a football player. And and when you got a guy in your foxhole who ain't scared to get his hands dirty, that's what you want. So next up is probably going to be Jared Goff. And I think he deserved it, man. He deserved it. He been on the discount since the middle of his rookie year. When him and Tim Boyle, when Goff got injured, something about Tim Boyle got him going, I remember. And then, once he started to figure it out, him and Goff, they've been unstoppable since. So, and then also, he's an amazing and a very underrated red zone threat. I mean, as many touchdowns as he catches in the red zone, you'd think he was like 6'5". He's just a guy that's just available. He's quarterback friendly. And that's kind of why I was thinking, like, damn, if they would have got DeAndre Hopkins last year, that's kind of what they was missing. Between Hopkins and we didn't know, we knew Sam Laporta was pretty good, but you never really know about rookie tight ends. It takes some time. But we seen the report that Laporta and Goff had in training camp. We was like, that shit looks special. When they was in T-shirts and OTAs, T-shirts and shorts camp, I mean, he was torching everybody. Either our defense was that bad, he was that good, and guess what? He was that good. He was that good. So, that's all they was missing between Laporta, St.Brown, and you got a guy like Hopkins who always, I mean, You can't guard him one-on-one. You can't. You play zone. They find the hole in the zone. You know. So I mean, shit. That would have been tough. That would have been tough. You know, and they both can, all of them go up there and go get it too. They gonna make them tough 50-50 catches too. So that's what I was telling people. So oh man, you know, certain receivers, you don't have to worry about them like falling off unless it's just physically breaking down. You know, a guy like T.O. could play for a long time because he's technical. A guy like Antonio Brown, if he wasn't wacky, he could play for a long time because it's the technical. A guy like Randy Moss, you know, it's more about his athleticism and his physical gifts. You know, when his speed started, you know, when you start talking about guys like Chris Carter, Jerry Rice, you know, St.Brown, they were very technical and polished in their routes, you know. And that's what I feel like you was getting from DeAndre Hopkins. You got from Hines Ward. You know, guys that just, you know, fundamentally were damn near flawless, to be honest. Especially Jerry Rice. The way he coming in and out of breaks, and that dude had like 3-4 careers. So when you start talking about, you know, guys like that, you know, flawless. And that's kind of, you know, what you would have been getting in DeAndre Hopkins, just a professional. He got in trouble with the Peds or whatever. I mean, shit happens. But I feel like, man, I was like, man, that man ain't done. I seen when he came back from the suspension in Arizona, that dude was a problem. And I think St.Brown kind of put you in the mindset of a guy like those guys, man. Like, just consistent, you know, punctual, you know, on point. When you're supposed to be there, he there. Reliable. So then he'll block you too. You know, wasn't the Dallas Cowboys mad at him for running through they fucking and blocking the shit out of them a couple years, not last year, a couple years ago? They used to be mad at Golden Tate for doing the same thing. So, you know, they get dirty in Detroit, and I love it. We got some dirty motherfucking players, man. You know, and I don't mean like dirty as far as take you out or whatever. I mean like, you know, we blue collar. We ain't afraid to get our hands dirty. We gonna lay that block down like Craig Reynolds did to spring him on that touchdown in the first Tampa game. You know, and if we gotta, you know, if we gonna play within the rules. If you gonna throw the ball high and over the middle, you know, Curry Joseph gonna clip your ass at the legs. I mean, it's legal. I can't hit you high, so they told me go low. We got some dogs, bro. We got some nasty, dirty-ass dogs. You like Chihuahuas? We got a couple guys that can bark that's feisty, you know. Cleve Raymond. You like German Shepherds? We got some motherfucking German Shepherds. You know, you like some pit bulls like St.Brown? We got some pit bulls. You know, German Shepherd like St. Laporta. You know, you like something that's made for speed? What's a running dog? A Great Dane? We got Jameson Williams. You know, you want some... a Mastiff, you want a ball, you want a Turkish Kango, we got that. Frank Ragnow, Liam McNeil, you know what I'm saying? You know, big athletic dog like a ball, aka African Mastiff. We got a Panisa Will. We got whatever you want, whatever. Dobermans, we got them all. So, shout out to him, man. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit the link tree. Find me on Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. All in the link tree. Peace.